It's the dawn of a new era in Chapel Hill. Hubert Davis begins his journey as head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. Opening night is finally here. We're inside the D.D. Smith Center atop Roy Williams Court. It's the coveted Carolina blue baton being passed to Hubert Davis. Number 19 North Carolina opens the season against Loyola, Maryland out of the Patriot League. The Hall of Famer Roy Williams may be retired, but he is still as close as ever to the program in the stands watching the first game that he is not the head coach of the Tar Heels in a long, long time. And one of his former great players, Tyler Hansbrough, the 2008 National Player of the Year, back at the Dean Dome checking out this new version of the Tar Heels.
He said absolutely. I believe him. That's the type of season I'm expecting to see from Two and White.
Love, a 6'4" sophomore from St. Louis, averaged 10.5 points per game. Jumping center Armando Bacot, the top returning scorer for Carolina. And it's R.J. Davis, another one of the tri-captains with the basketball, first to begin the Hubert Davis era. Here's Brady Manick, the grad transfer from Oklahoma, to get the scoring underway.
He's an extreme competitor. So what he's going to want from his team is to come out every day and show that they belong in the starting lineup. I would not be surprised to see the starting lineup change time and time again. But one guy for certain who's going to be in there. We talked about Two and White, Caleb Love. Projected to be a one-and-done player. The first mock draft, I believe, for the start of the season, he was ranked 10th. As R.J. Davis, another one of those heralded freshmen a year ago, gets out in transition, the nice Euro by North Carolina, and you see the strong finish.
And Hubert Davis said it's still going to be the Carolina way, but he's doing the walking in his own shoes. So they're going to get up and down, they're going to defend. But you're going to see more of that. Your 5, Armando Bacot.
And I think that's one of the things that these players will see from Armando. And you've seen 3 different times where Armando's gotten his hands on the basketball, leading to a steal for Caleb Love.
The tomahawk off the takeaway.
Leading to points. And Caleb Love getting out into a passing lane. But prior on that possession, Carmelo's big CA.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Bacot the block shot. And here comes Dawson Garcia, the Marquette transfer, who came in during the timeout for his first run as a Tar Heel. Off the bench, Kerwin Walton buries the 3. He said, my greatest asset is I slow things down for my teammates.
Well, Cam Spencer, of course, only played 5 games a year ago as we see Kerwin Walton knocking down his second shot.
Working on a little baby facial hair this week.
And I believe it's Velko who has the little bit of chin fuzz, but he did switch it up on the group who is going to have to be the leader of this Greyhound team all season long. Also a leader on campus as we see Kerwin Walton, the leading three-point shooter for the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Less than 4 hours from here rooting for the Tar Heels, and so he seems to be the perfect guy to continue that legacy.
Yeah, and I gave Hubert a whole bunch of flack probably for the last 20 years for being a Virginia guy. North Carolina. So he's claimed to always have been a North Carolinian.
Spencer works his way into the lane, gives up the shot. Fowre along the baseline. Bacot was waiting for him. Three-guard offense with Manick. And here's Bacot inside with a chance for 3.
Love it here.
Can't imagine why.
This is a place where you can always remember that North Carolina was the place where all the alumni would come back in the summertime because they love this place.
Jackson beats the shot clock. Black clears the rebound. Manick, tough runner. Good!
Donald Williams, Shammond Williams. Those are my top 2. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
What were their percentages?
I don't care. Doesn't matter. They made big shots, just like Caleb Love.
Practice last night here at the Dean Dome. He was out there practicing on the floor with his team.
But you also said that he was not the best coach on the floor, as Caleb Love, contact, a little hands up right there, get into the lane. DK with the contact going to the left hand.
For Loyola, this is R.J. Davis, one of 2 point guards, if you will, who play for Carolina now together. Brady Manek off the spin.
Right after Thanksgiving in Vegas, so it is still part of Coach K. But Duke and Gonzaga, I'm looking forward to watching that game, seeing those 2 teams go at it.
High-low, big-to-big, the 2 transfers hook up. Garcia to Manek.
Wait a minute, I think it is. I think it's my debut or nothing but that.
The biggest headline statement with a qualifier.
Excited to hang out with.
The defense by Spencer to cut off Love. Black again drives and dish. This time Walton for 3. Andrews. Unable to quiet the crowd. Can't get the roll. Love with a burst. And a chance for 3.
What a difference a year makes. Last season, this would have been a missed shot.
Garcia gets the defender on his hip and lays it in. The Golden DK also is from Spain, so you've got 2 Spanish players on this Loyola roster. Love with a spinning bucket. He's got 19 points on Tavares Hardy's staff, and she says, Corey, the toughest part for her, it has nothing to do with her gender. It has to do with the learning curve that she has had as Garcia puts in the bucket.
Only from the standpoint of what she does for this team, but how much better she's made each and every one of them. And she grinded for this job. I mean, of course, Kevin Brodus, the head coach at Morgan State, where she was a video coordinator.
8:40 remaining in regulation. Carolina looking to build on its 18-point lead. Good hustle to find Garcia for 3. Garcia strong to the bucket. Fowler blocked it. Manek with the putback. But the idea in Baltimore at this Loyola campus is that they're going to be better than 8th. Lob to Leaky Black, and there was no defense that time. 6 assists.
Well, you see he gets a beautiful one here, putting it right on point.
Another takeaway by the Tar Heels. Love spins, dump it off Manek.
Uh-oh.
Boy, here come the assists.
Uh-oh.
Loyola had it within 10 earlier here in the second half, but then the Tar Heels flexed their muscles again as they did coming out of the locker room in the first half to begin the ball game. Caleb Love, good way to start his college career, coming to Chapel Hill and scoring a dozen, but it'll come in an 83-67 loss to North Carolina. The 19th ranked team in the country comes out, throws the first punch, only turns the ball over 3 times in the first half, and never really gets challenged throughout.